Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is September 4th or something like that, and I'm ready to decorate for fall, and I figured I'd take you guys along because everybody loves fall. I'm an October baby. I've always loved fall. It's my favorite season. I just love everything about it, and I have a lot of fall stuff that I've collected over the years, so I'm gonna decorate with you guys today and kind of show you guys everything that we're doing. Okay, I have several fall boxes over there that I'm gonna bring out in a second, but I wanted to show you guys this tree first. I feel like fall trees are so hard to find, and I found this one at Target, and I think the colors are just really pretty. You can see these like burgundy leaves and everything. I just think the colors are perfect, but it feels super shrimpy next to this mirror, and almost every tree I usually have in this corner is like a foot or more taller. So the thing is, it comes in this pot, and my husband said he can destroy this pot and we can put it in a new pot with like cement it, and then I can prop it up on top of some stuff and kind of like lift it up higher. So that is the goal. Right now he is at a baseball game, so it's not happening today, but it'll happen hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, the goal is to like destroy that and then put it in something new and raise it up. Also, I am like 23 weeks pregnant right now, and it's so hard to like, I feel like my bump is not quite there yet, but it's sort of starting to show, especially if I eat well that day. So I'm trying to wear things, starting to kind of wear things that show the bump a little bit more, but I just don't know if it's bumping yet, which makes me kind of sad, but it'll happen eventually. Okay, one thing I love to do is I love to put art on my Samsung Frame TV. If you don't know what the Samsung Frame is, it's a TV that displays art like this, and it just looks like a picture on the wall. I got it a couple years ago, and it's a game changer. Honestly, it makes the house look so much better than just having like a big black box on the wall. So I usually buy my prints on Etsy, and they're like $2 or something like that per picture, and then I'll just transfer them over to the TV using the app. And yeah, I got a few, and I'm gonna just change it right now because it changes the whole vibe of the room. Okay, these are my recents, and this is the one that I really like right now. It's really cute. Here, let me step back here. So pretty. It looks like a little fall foliage with like a river kind of situation. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit dark, but it's cute. Okay, I have so much fall foliage that I have collected over the years, and these are some new pieces I got this year that I think are really pretty. I don't even know, they get sold out really fast, so I'm gonna link them if I can. But these are these oak leaf oversized branches from Magnolia, and they're really pretty. I think the colors are really good. They're pretty large in size. I mean, I only got 3 of them, and that is like more than enough because they are large. So I think I'm gonna put like 2 in the dining area and then 1 probably next to the TV. Okay, these I got last year, and I don't think they sell them anywhere anymore, but they are so pretty and like the perfect color. And I have like 4 or 5 of them, and yeah, these are some of my favorites I've ever had. Like the color is just perfect. It looks so realistic. They're like these maple ones, so these are definitely gonna go like front and center in the living room because I just love them so much. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I went back to the white couch because it just felt more like me. I loved the brown couch, but it just didn't feel like my house with that couch in here. So I switched back to the white one. I just love it. I can't help it. This room has a lot of dark elements, like the floors are dark, the island is dark, and then the couch was dark. So it was a lot of brown going on all close together. So I went back to white because I feel like the white here balances out with the white on the counter, and before it was like brown island, brown couch, brown floor, and it just didn't feel balanced. So now it's just white ties in with the white, and there's enough brown to balance everything. So yeah. Okay, so this is definitely where I'm gonna put these because they're just so pretty. Okay, cute. I just love these so much. This is 4 branches and it just like fills up the entire space. It's so good. Okay, back to these. These are so pretty. And it doesn't take much to like fill it up. I bend them in half. So once it gets in there, it gets a little bit tricky to like maneuver them, but okay, perfect. Cute. Okay, don't mind this situation. Yeah, that's cute. Also, does anyone else's dining chairs just look like this? Because that's where I kind of hide everything. Anyways, this looks cute. I love that. These are so pretty, and just 2 of them make such a big statement. And the other one, I think I'm just gonna put in here. And that's all that section needs, I think. Just wanna kind of twist it so it faces forward. Cute. Like, that's all that needs. Also, I don't know if you have ever smelled leaves, you probably have, but this is the best fall scent, I think. It's so good. And yeah, I've tried all different kinds of candles, but this is my favorite and go-to, and I always go back to it, even though it's like one of the cheapest, whatever. It just smells so good. I think it smells just like fall is supposed to smell. Also, I brought my favorite little pumpkin pillow from Pottery Barn. I used to resist pumpkins, but then I just kind of gave into them a few years ago, and they're just so cute. This one especially, there's just something about how plush it is and the shape that I just love it. So I'm gonna put this on the couch because it just doesn't feel like fall without this pillow on the couch. Usually just put it somewhere in the corner there. It's so cute. My gosh, instantly, this just looks so cute. I think it's a little crooked though. I need to fix it. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Okay, perfect. The only thing that bothers me is that tree being so short. So we gotta fix that soon. Okay, one thing I added this year was this wreath from Magnolia. Still have the tag on it. It's so cute and very realistic looking. I love the leaves and the colors. And honestly, I was gonna put it on at my pantry door for now, but we are supposed to be renovating the pantry door, and it's supposed to happen hopefully in the next few weeks. So for now, I'll keep it here, and then I'll have to move it to I don't know where, but for now, it's gonna go here. Okay. Something like that. It looks so cute. It really makes it look like fall in here. You see the colors? They're just so realistic looking. I mean, it just looks like crunchy leaves. I love that. Okay, another thing I have for the kitchen is this little Mackenzie Childs, it's like a spoon rest kind of thing. So I'm just gonna put it here next to the stove. Don't mind the stove, it's always a mess, but this little thing is so cute. I love it. Just dainty and cute. Okay, so this is what the living room is looking like so far. And I think I need more burgundy because we have burgundy in the corner. with that tree over here. So for this little vase here, I'm gonna put these plum, actually don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's called like circumfiga something stems, but yeah, I think that will be perfect there. Okay, really just gotta work it in there. Okay, yeah, that feels much more balanced. See, like the burgundies tie in together, and then we got our like orange rusts here. Cute. Another thing I got this year is this garland, which is basically the same as that wreath I just showed you guys. And I don't normally buy garlands except for Christmas, but this one was just so cute and I had to have it. I also have stems that are the same as the garland and the wreath. I just think these are some of the most realistic, pretty fall floral stems I've ever had. So if they're not sold out, I will link them for sure. But how cute is all this? It's like some of my very favorite. The colors are just so good and just looks super realistic. I also have a bunch more of these plum burgundy I don't know what they're called. I think they're called circumfiga or something like that, but they're pretty popular. I will link them. There's some that are like cheaper from Amazon that I have. They're not as good quality, and then there's some from a floral that I have that are better quality, but honestly, they look pretty similar. You can tell when you kind of, you know, touch them, feel them, mold them, shape them, what kind of quality they are, but yeah, they're cute. These ones are some of my favorites, and I always put them in my kitchen. I need to kind of mold them a little bit better, but they look really good in the kitchen. But yeah, these are from a floral. They are a bit on the expensive side, so definitely a splurge if you decide to get a bunch of those. And I have like 7 stems, and that's what it takes to create all this. So definitely a bit more pricey, but very cute. Also have these. These are pretty cute. They are from Target like 3 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. I think 3 years ago. So I don't think they're sold anymore, but they're cute. Actually, this is not part of that. Just these. Yeah, they're pretty. They're cute. Also have these from Target a few years ago. I don't love them as much as my other stems, so I'll probably put them somewhere where you don't see them as much. But they're still cute. But yeah, I don't love them as much as some of these other ones I've been showing you guys. Also, I have these from Target, also like 3 years ago, but they're definitely a bit too bright for my style now. I still like them, but probably won't use these this year. And I also have these from Magnolia. I think this was like a good 4 years ago, like 2021, but I still really like them. I think they're cute, but they don't really match the colors of my other stems as much, so I might put them in a more kind of hidden place too. So I'm gonna remove these green stems and I'm gonna put the ones I just told you guys. So this is where I normally like to put these stems. I just think they're really pretty. I normally don't put them in this vase, but I really like this vase, so I'm gonna try it out. And you do have to bend them a lot. Like this is not bent enough, so probably gonna bend them like quite a bit more. This one looks a little droopy too, so I might just rebend that as well. Yeah, I don't know if this vase is gonna work. See, this one I'm bending like all the way like that. Let's see, that might be what is needed. Yeah, because this vase is a little bit more shallow than the other vase that I used for these stems last year, they definitely need to be played around with a little bit more. See, and sometimes I bend them like 3 ways, basically, so, or bend them twice. That makes it really hard to get them out eventually. Okay, cute. Still need to play around with them a little bit more, but I really love this vase and I love these stems. I think they're really cute for fall. Perfect. Okay, so for this garland I showed you guys, I think I'm gonna put it over here and put some of the burgundy circumfiga stems over here because, yeah, I feel like it needs a little bit of variety of colors. Also, this thing is like so dusty. Definitely needs to be dusted. That's embarrassing. We're actually in the process of renovating our bedroom. So we had some sanding done in there the other day and dust got everywhere from the sanding. So that's probably what this is from. Okay, I just kind of cleared everything off of this thing. And I'm gonna put this garland on, but I don't have any command hooks or anything like that. So I'm just kind of winging it and hooking it on to hopes and dreams, basically. I'm just gonna put this book on one of these leaves and that should keep it in place for a bit until I find a better solution. Okay, these are all the burgundy stems that I have. So I'm just gonna put them in here. This is like a mix of those Amazon ones and the better quality Floral ones. They all need to be fluffed. These ones are kind of hard to mold, I feel sometimes. Don't know why, but these leaves are just a little bit stubborn. But if you can't tell, floral stems is my favorite way to decorate for fall because my house already kind of looks like fall all year round with the colors. I feel like the stems is what really makes the biggest difference, and then a few little cute pumpkin things. So okay, it's kind of what I have. I'm not completely happy with it. Like, these are just a little bit harder to mold, I think, but I will figure it out. And then I'm just gonna put these candles back. Everyone asks me where I get these candles, sticks, the acrylic and like brass ones, and these were sadly an antique find. And I've never seen any like it since I found these. So it's kind of sad because I wish more existed because they're so pretty. Sometimes whenever these won't stay straight, I'll just like put a little bit of a paper towel in there and then hold it in place, which I'm gonna do here in a sec. So yeah, I'll take the tiniest little scrap of a paper towel and I just like wrap it around the base of this like that and just kind of twist it, tuck it, and then shove it back in, and that usually does the job. So yeah, that was like wobbly before, and now it's perfectly straight. Okay, so that is what this little section is looking like right now, and not completely done with it, but it's looking pretty cute. Definitely need to work on those stems. They're being very stubborn, so we'll figure that out. Okay, I am thinking for these, I have a couple vase options for them, so I'm wondering which ones. This one or this one. This one looks aged, but it's really from like Wayfair. And this one is from Floral. I like them both, but the spot it's gonna probably go in is right here. Move the tripod. Yeah, it's probably gonna go right here. So I might have to like play around with what we want this to look like. So, okay, so this is option one. This definitely takes over this entire space, but I don't mind. It is huge though. It really does take over. And I still want the lamp over here. So I might have to play around with the styling of this a little bit, but I do like this vase. Don't mind the mess there. But yeah, I like this vase. This is the Floral one. I'm gonna try the other one, but I think I like this one. Okay, this is option two, and I thought I would like the other vase better, but I think I like this one better because it is a bit shorter, and I think it just looks better with that lamp. I also put a little candle there instead of whatever was there before, but this is looking cute. Yeah, I like this. Also, this lamp being next to this bothers me so much. I was supposed to have a sconce installed here. Actually, let me show you guys which sconce. This room is a bit of a hot mess, but this sconce, it's a little dusty because it's been so long since I got it, but this sconce is supposed to be here, and that was gonna move to a different room. So I just need to get someone out here to install this because I think that would be so much cuter and tie in with all the black accents around the room. And it just wouldn't look so awkward with those two lamps next to each other. One thing that I'm really excited about, and oh gosh, let me make sure. Okay, we're good. One thing I'm really excited about is this lampshade, which I got last year from this brand called Tinker and Tallulah in England. And how pretty is this? And it goes so well. I don't know if you could see my chair. The chair and this lampshade go together so well. And then it's just so good for fall. So that lamp in the corner of the living room on the table will be replaced with this. And then I just bought like a super simple base for it. I think this is from like Walmart or something. But yeah, I needed something not too tall. And then it has this little England lampshade to American converter. So that kind of helps. Okay. How cute. Okay, don't mind my little ugly setup. Okay, how cute is that? It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna change this out. Also, I have these glass pumpkins that I really love. Don't know if they sell them anymore. It's from like 2 years ago from Ballard Designs. But I usually put them on my coffee table, like all three of them. They're just really cute. Little dainty, elegant glass pumpkins. So this is the lamp that is being replaced. I love this lamp, but for fall especially, I love that other one. So I'm gonna take this down and switch it out. Okay, how cute is that? Especially just with fall and the colors and everything. It's so pretty. I do love the light the other one gives because it's a little bit less orange, a little bit softer. This one is a little bit dimmer and more orange, but it's so pretty. But it looks good even without the lamp turned on. So sometimes I do that. Also, I have a permanent ring here, which is sad. And I think I'm gonna put these glass pumpkins over here on this side. They need a good wiping. I'm gonna put them here. I think they definitely need to be wiped down, but they are cute. Don't know if that's the final look, but for now. All right, guys, we're getting ready to destroy that planter pot because it's just not gonna work with the height. So Hosanna's excited to destroy.
Finally a project I can enjoy.
He's excited to destroy. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Didn't need to bust as much as I thought.
It's shorter than I thought, though.
Yep.
Okay, destroying the tree was a success. I want to put it in this taller pot that I have. And I got this little plastic thing, and we're gonna set the tree in cement in here. But the problem is it doesn't quite fit in here, so we have to take this rim off, and then it'll fit. Okay, we got some cement concrete mix that we're mixing up in here, and we're gonna put the tree inside of it, and then let it set for, you know, a day or so. All right, it's going in. Okay, we kind of just smashed it in between a bunch of stuff. So now it's just got to set while it's straight and upright, and then it should be good. All right, it's a couple days later, and here is the tree in the pot, fully cemented. It is very stable in here, so that worked very well. And I really fluffed it out. Like, I mean, these branches are very moldable, but I did have to like work to kind of pull them apart. So it's a lot more fluffy looking than it was. It was kind of all together before, and now it's much more spread. So what I did was got this pot that I showed you guys in the garage, and I just like stuffed it almost to the brim with packing materials. I think I have like bubble wrap, this brown packaging, like almost all the way to the top. And I'm going to put the tree in here and then secure it with a little bit more packaging to make sure it's safe. Okay, and that is the final result. It is much higher than it was. I feel like at least a foot, maybe a foot and a half higher than it was, and super happy with how it came out. It looks really cute in this pot. The only thing I'm worried about is that pot is not super stable, but I think it'll be fine. But it's pretty heavy too, so hopefully just praying it won't tip over. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. So if you have a tree with a built-in pot that you don't like, highly recommend destroying it and then putting it in cement and then putting it in a pot that you actually like, because that turned out really good. Happy with it. Okay, I decorated this little area with you guys the other day, but since then I dug up these little Mackenzie Childs pumpkins and put them here, and I think I like this whole situation a lot better. Super cute. I also changed up this little nook since I last showed you guys. I decided I didn't love the burgundy leaves over here, so I put these Mackenzie Childs pumpkins that I got last year, and I think the garland is enough foliage because there's a lot of foliage that comes from that, so I was thinking just keep it simple, not too much, but it's always subject to change with me. So for now, I have it like this, and I think it's really cute. Also, I just changed the vase for these branches because this color feels a little bit more fall-y to me, but I still love just the simple vase and branches. Super cute. All right, guys, I think that is all I have for this particular fall vlog. I still have to decorate the green room, which is a mess right now with all the packages, so I will clean that up and that will be a whole separate thing. But that is it for now, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys.